now for a check of your Fox 47 forecast.
Fox 47 meteorologist Brian Bachman back with a look at your forecast on what is shaping up to be a stormy Friday evening here across our neighborhoods. And I wish I had better news for folks who are looking to head out to the ballpark tonight. But for your lug nuts forecast, it does look like a lot of these storms are going to start to roll into the Lansing area around or shortly after first pitch at 6:05. If there is an upside, at least it's going to be a fairly mild rain at first. Temps will eventually fall toward the mid 60s by about 8 o'clock. And by then we should start to see the showers and storms preparing to move out, but unfortunately just not looking like a great night for some baseball, unfortunately. As for our Doppler radar here tonight, that's especially true across Jackson County and most of the I-94 corridor, even into Washtenaw County right now. We've got heavier downpours and some thunderstorms anywhere from Ann Arbor back through Jackson and then going all the way to the west into Calhoun County through the Marshall area, and all of this is tracking off toward the northeast. So places around Lansing, Charlotte, and Mason, you're up next over the course of probably about the next half hour to 45 minutes or so. Heavier downpours trailing back to the west toward Kalamazoo. And again, all of this will just continue to gradually march off toward the northeast over the better part of the next 2 to 3 hours. It's not going to be an all-night kind of rain. In fact, like I said, a lot of this should be winding down as we get into the 8 o'clock hour, but it's going to be probably till sometime tomorrow morning when the entirety of this storm system, an area of low pressure centered back toward the Chicago area tonight, eventually clears on out of the picture. We're going to settle into this cloudier sky pattern here as we head into the overnight hours before then eventually getting back to some sunnier weather as we move into the second half of our Saturday. It's all going to come, though, with some substantially cooler temperatures, even arriving later tonight, but certainly carrying on into the day on Saturday. So looking at how things time out here on our future cast between now and the 7 o'clock hour, still pretty widespread heavy downpours with some occasional thunder, but notice even by about 7 o'clock, it's locations around Lansing to Eaton Rapids, Mason, and Jackson off toward the east. So already making some good progress working these storms out of the picture by then. By 9 p.m., just about all of this is wrapped up beyond a lingering light shower or two. Some of those could linger as far out as about midnight to 1 a.m. Then we gradually dry out overnight and are just left with some cloudy skies and cooler temperatures to start in the mid-40s first thing tomorrow morning. We'll work on that, though, as the day goes on. We'll start to see some sunshine develop in our westernmost neighborhoods by about 3 o'clock tomorrow, and then work into a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy sky for a lot of us by the time we get to about 5 p.m., eventually then settling into sunnier weather for the second half of the weekend as our temps start to go back on the upswing. So for tonight, it's evening thunderstorms, then mostly cloudy skies overnight. Low temp around 44 degrees, so a pretty big dip compared to the last few nights, certainly. We'll only get back to about 55 for tomorrow, but at least clouds will be decreasing. 64 partly cloudy on Sunday, then right back to the 70s on Monday and Tuesday, which will end with a chance for some showers and storms. Then back to the low and mid 60s for the second half of next